Welcome to today's Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, here to bring you the story shaping the financial world and guiding your journey to smarter business decisions. Let's dive into the top headline. Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness, launched the $3.8 billion Raintree commercial complex in Ferry, St. Catherine on Wednesday. The project, which will be managed by the Urban Development Corporation, is promising the creation of more than 5,000 jobs. Dr. Holness said the jobs will be created during the construction phase and following completion of the project. The Raintree complex represents the first phase of a wider transformation of more than 3,000 acres of land in the Ferry Pen area. It will provide lots for commercial and light industrial purposes with all essential amenities in place. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, reports that there were 1.42 million people employed during the first 3 months of this year. The majority of Jamaicans who were employed during the first 3 months of this year worked in wholesale and retail, agriculture, forestry and fishing, or real estate and knowledge process outsourcing sectors. According to Statin, wholesale and retail accounted for 255,900 workers. Agriculture, forestry and fishing accounted for 192,600, while 158,200 people were employed in the real estate and knowledge process outsourcing sector. For the trading period ended April 16, 2025, these were the most actively traded stocks. Toll road operator Trans-Jamaican Highway Limited, with 18,324,033 units traded, representing 54.85% of market sales volume. Alternative energy provider Wigton Energy Limited, with 3,915,557 units traded, representing 11.72% of market sales volume. Online education operator Edufocal Limited shares, with 1,749,331 units traded, representing 5.24% of market sales volume. We now shift our focus to the Forex market rate set by the Bank of Jamaica. On April 16, 2025, the Bank of Jamaica reported US $65.15 million purchased and US $62.50 million sold by Forex traders. Forex traders earned $1.46 per dollar, selling the US at $158.68 and buying the US at $157.22. The Canadian dollar netted Forex traders $2.26 per transaction, with selling at $115.28 and buying at $113.02. The British pound yielded Forex traders $2.01 in profit, with selling at $206.93 and buying at $204.92. For our credit report tip of the day, real estate prices are rising, but so is your potential. Your credit score isn't fixed, it's flexible. When you commit to improving it, you position yourself for ownership, leverage, and long-term wealth. A strong credit score gives you more leverage, better loan terms, and the ability to compete with confidence, even when the market feels out of reach. Here are a few suggestions for credit score improvement. Make multiple payments throughout the month. This keeps your balance low when it's reported to the credit bureaus, not just when your statement closes. Another option, avoid applying for new credit cards before buying property. Each new application triggers a hard inquiry, which temporarily lowers your score. When you are building financial recovery and resilience, pretty much getting something out of nothing, somewhere along the way you may have been taught that being selfless meant saying yes to everyone but yourself. That holding the family together, helping friends in a pinch, and saying yes to extra work without extra pay was what good women do. However, for women over the age of 45, this realization that it doesn't work can feel especially heavy. So, what we are saying is, with a clear strategy that honors both the emotional layers of money and the hard numbers behind it, you can stop the financial leakage, restore your peace, and build steady cash flow from right where you are. You don't need to start over. You need to start smarter. Let's move from guilt to growth and build consistent cash flow from a place of clarity and not crisis. So here's some ideas. First, schedule weekly money dates. 15 to 30 minutes a week to review your accounts, your debts, your wins, and your progress. Next, consider cutting 3 non-essential expenses without guilt. And you're gonna reframe this as a trade up and not a sacrifice. And that wraps up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, reminding you that every financial decision is a step toward your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay informed, and keep striving for success. See you soon.